things just got messy, like career-shaking messy. After that explosive moment at the Grammys, when Billie Eilish said, "There is no such thing as a legal border crossing on stolen land," the backlash didn't just simmer, it erupted. And instead of fading, it intensified. Now, according to multiple reports, more than $20 million in brand deals may have disappeared almost overnight. So the real question is this just a temporary storm, or is something deeper unfolding behind the scenes? After Billie stepped onto that Grammy stage in 2026 and delivered that line, the reaction online was immediate and extreme. Within hours, clips were circulating everywhere. Within days, the conversation turned louder, harsher, and far more divided. And now, if the reports are even partially accurate, the consequences are hitting where it matters most: her financial partnerships. Sources claim that over $20 million worth of deals have either been paused, reconsidered, or quietly pulled back following the controversy. That's not a minor loss. That's the kind of number that sends entire teams into crisis mode. And then things got even more complicated. Her brother, Phineas O'Connell, reportedly added fuel to the fire by blaming the backlash on angry old white men and Trump supporters. That response didn't calm the situation, it escalated it. Suddenly, the focus wasn't just on one viral quote anymore. Now there were multiple flashpoints, multiple headlines, and a rapidly growing divide. Brands, naturally, began to feel uneasy. And not the kind of unease that results in a polite email. We're talking about the kind where legal teams are brought in over the weekend. Reports suggest that Nike had been preparing a summer 2026 campaign featuring both Billie and Phineas. It allegedly included a remix of Birds of a Feather and was valued at over $8 million. That campaign, reportedly shelved. Then there's Lexus, which was said to be planning an ad campaign tied to their 2026-2027 lineup, worth around $6.5 million, also scrapped. And it didn't stop there. A Corona Beach shoot in Malibu, reportedly valued at around $5.5 million, may have been canceled too. Add it all together, and the total easily crosses the $20 million mark. Now, to be clear, these figures come from insider reports, not official brand statements. But even if only part of it is true, it represents a serious financial and reputational hit. And the bigger issue isn't just the money, it's perception. Because once one brand pulls back, others start watching. And when that domino effect begins, it moves fast. To understand how things spiraled, timing is everything. The 2026 Grammys were already under pressure, dealing with declining ratings and struggling to stay culturally relevant. Then came headlines from Bad Bunny. Then Billie took the stage, and everything shifted. Inside the room, her comment received polite applause. Online, it split audiences instantly. Some praised her boldness, others criticized her sharply. At first, it seemed like typical celebrity controversy, something that trends for a couple of days and fades. But then Phineas responded, and everything escalated into a full-blown political battleground. Fans argued. Comment sections turned chaotic. Social media became a war zone of opinions and counter-opinions. And behind the scenes, brands started reassessing. Industry insiders say companies like Nike became concerned, not just about the statement itself, but about the ongoing reaction to it. Every day brought new debates, new headlines, and new risks. No brand wants its logo caught in the middle of that. Lexus reportedly didn't want to associate a major car launch with someone trending for controversy. Corona allegedly paused plans due to the unstable public sentiment surrounding the situation. Again, none of this has been officially confirmed. But in this industry, decisions often happen quietly long before the public hears about them. Behind closed doors, Billie's team reportedly scrambled to stabilize partnerships and reassure sponsors. Some deals may have collapsed quickly. Others might have been delayed rather than canceled. But one thing is certain. The conversation shifted from music to money almost instantly. And once financial headlines enter the picture, the narrative changes completely. Now it's not just about what she said. It's about what she's worth. Meanwhile, the internet split into two clear sides. Supporters stood firmly behind Billie. They argued she spoke her truth and claimed that brands backing out only proved corporations prioritize profit over values. Some fans even pledged to stream her music more and buy extra merch as a form of protest. But critics were just as loud. Some former fans removed her songs from playlists. Others accused her of hypocrisy, pointing out that her Los Angeles home sits on land historically tied to the Tongva tribe. That added an entirely new dimension to the debate. Suddenly, it wasn't just about politics. It was about consistency and trust. And once trust begins to crack, repairing it in the public eye becomes incredibly difficult. Marketing experts also weighed in, noting that brands don't fear short-term backlash, they fear prolonged controversy. A quick scandal can be managed. A drawn-out cultural and political conflict, that's far riskier. Brands prefer stability, predictability, safety. And when someone stays at the center of ongoing political debate, that stability disappears. That doesn't mean contracts are instantly terminated, but it does mean internal discussions begin. PR teams get involved. Risk assessments change. And people started drawing comparisons to other celebrities who faced similar situations, some who lost deals permanently, and others who bounced back stronger. Because the truth is, public memory can be short. The internet moves fast. Today's controversy is often replaced by tomorrow's headline. But what makes this situation stand out is the number, $20 million. That figure sticks, it spreads, it becomes the headline people remember. And emotionally, this story remains charged. Some feel proud of her, others feel disappointed. That emotional divide keeps the conversation alive. Zooming out, this isn't entirely new. Award shows have increasingly become platforms for political expression. Sometimes those moments strengthen an artist's brand. Sometimes they divide audiences. Billie has always built her image on honesty and boldness. That authenticity is exactly why millions of fans connect with her. But speaking openly, especially on political issues, always carries risk. Every time. Brands understand that risk, which is why contracts often include clauses allowing them to reconsider partnerships if public perception shifts. And we've seen this before. When Colin Kaepernick took a knee, Nike stood by him, and it paid off. But others who took similar stands lost deals and didn't recover them. Each situation depends on timing, public mood, and brand strategy. Billie still has a massive global fan base. Losing millions in deals won't end her career, but perception matters, and that impact can linger. There's also the factor of upcoming events like Oscar season, where political messaging often intensifies. If more artists speak out, the debate could reignite. If not, it may fade. Right now, the outcome isn't clear. This isn't just about one speech. It's about the balance between expression and brand safety in a world where everything goes viral instantly. So here, where things stand. A Grammy speech triggered massive backlash. Reports suggest over $20 million in deals may have been affected. Finnea's response intensified the situation. Brands may be pulling back. Fans are divided. And now, everyone is watching what happens next. This likely won't end her career. Her talent and fan base are too strong for that, but it will leave a mark. Because in the entertainment industry, money talks. And when financial headlines start trending alongside controversy, perception shifts, not just among fans, but among decision makers behind the scenes. The real question now is, what direction does she take? Does she lean further into speaking out? Or step back and let the music lead again? Both paths have worked for different artists. If she releases new music that dominates the charts, the narrative could change quickly. But if the controversy continues without a shift in focus, brands may stay hesitant. And hesitation makes recovery harder. Her team will play a crucial role. Billie and Finnea's have always operated as a tight unit. How they navigate the coming months will shape the outcome. Will they address it directly? Stay silent. Rebrand. Every move will be closely watched. At its core, this is about risk versus loyalty. Some fans will stand by her no matter what. Others have already walked away. Brands are weighing both sides carefully. And if those reported losses are anywhere close to accurate, one thing is clear. Words carry weight. Whether that weight fades or reshapes her career depends entirely on what happens next. So what do you think? Is this just a temporary storm or a defining turning point?